Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. Today let's talk about the interesting character in Democratic political circles that rose to prominence rather unexpectedly, creepy porn lawyer, aka Michael Avenatti. Now, Michael Avenatti first came to the scene to irritate most of America when he decided that he will take down the Donnie, and he will do so by representing Horseface Stormy Daniels. They were going to take down the Donnie because apparently he has a history with Stormy Daniels. Since this is ancient history, I won't go into too much details, but that whole endeavor really took down the Donnie. Well, not really. A brief summary of events. The New York Times reports Stormy Daniels was ordered to pay $293,000 in legal fees. Now, regardless of how you feel about Stormy Daniels, I can't help but feel sorry for this lady. She trusted this lawyer who was about to take off in his legal career, but really stiffed her bad. But that was not the end of Michael Avenatti. Some might take this black eye and quit, but not Avenatti. He is a champion for the womankind, you see. Avennati also started to increase his reputation as a defender of the womankind during the whole Brett Kavanaugh incident, where he said there's this third accuser. I think her name was something Swetnick, and she has a story that is 100% credible. Once again, this is ancient history, but this attempt to take down Brett Kavanaugh and stifle Donald Trump led to, well, let's just say the summary of the endings were as such. Again, nobody apart from Swetnick and Michael Avenatti found her story to be credible. But that didn't stop Michael Avenatti. He really had to sell that feminist endgame. He had to really convince us that he was the feminist hero that the left was propping him up to be. One little roadblock. The dude got arrested for domestic abuse, and when questioned, or I don't know what the legal team does, they tried to get a reason out of him. The dude had perhaps one of the best excuses that male feminists came up with, at least in my lifetime. The dude came out and said, "She hit me first." Avennati reportedly said, "This is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit." Interesting. Well, maybe the guy really does believe in equality. A bit of distorted equality, but equality nonetheless. Now, at this point, given this track record, the left was starting to be a little less confident in him. He started appearing a lot less in the left-leaning circles, but his presence did not die. His presence among, I don't know, in his own mind, was actually increasing. And he's also had interesting predictions to make. For some reason, his faith in his own ability to predict the future, I don't know, it took on some major dose of creatine and was taking all kinds of gains. Just a few days ago, the dude made this set of interesting predictions. Donald Trump Jr. will be indicted before his birthday. If you doubt my prediction, please check my record over the last 7 months. Hashtag winning. No, I'm not sure if that's a troll tweet. He thinks he has a good record in the past, and he used the hashtag winning. Well, the indictments did not come. The Mueller report was suspended. We all know how it ended, but for those of you who don't, here's a brief summary.
I'll see you later, dickhead! Dickhead, priceless!
Coming back to recent times. Let's revise Michael Avenatti's political soaring. Creepy porn lawyer emerged to the scene to defend Stormy Daniels, who he claims was extorted by the president, forced into signing some sort of NDA, the money for which I think she had to give up. Anyways, she was fighting for the mistreatment of this woman. He also represented or tried to represent this other lady. Uh, Nobody believed that. And later he got arrested on domestic charges. In his mind, he is standing up for the little guy who has been mistreated. And in a bizarre twist of poetic justice, Michael Avenatti recently, just a few days ago, got arrested. And the charges, my goodness, if poetic justice is a thing, well, this probably is. CBS News report. The U.S. Attorney for Southern District of New York charged Avennati for allegedly trying to extort Nike for $20 million. Prosecutors said he and another attorney threatened to release damaging information about the company if it did not meet his demands. The dude is charged for wire fraud and bank fraud and extortion. As bizarre as this is, I am curious to follow further into the case of Michael Avenatti, not because I'm trying to score political gain, but I'm trying to bridge the political divide. If people on the right, such as myself, and if people on the left, I hope someone's watching this on the left, if you and I can't come together to laugh at creepy porn lawyer, really, do we even have shared American values? So I will keep you guys updated on this bizarre story as it develops. But also, I want to point out somebody else is sort of, how do I say it, related to this case, connected to this case, a lawyer by the name of Mark Garagos. Now, I don't know if you guys follow the podcasting scene. I'm a big fan of Adam Carolla's podcast, and Adam Carolla is friend with Mike Garagos. Adam Carolla and Mike Garagos host a podcast called Reasonable Doubt. I tune into it. The dude is very intelligent, but he does have a habit of taking up these bizarre cases. He represented Juicy Smollett, and still is representing him for some bizarre reasons. Also represented perhaps the most successful professional victim of my lifetime, Colin Kaepernick. So Mark Garagos is an interesting guy. So people on the left, people on the right, this might be a big unifying moment for us. This might be the story that brings the country together. I will keep you guys posted. Talk to you guys later.